Hi everyone!
Hello.
Well, we have Ben here.
And we have Ildi here.
And we are, as you guys know, we are the K-pop Academy reactions, and we are kind of traveling into places where we visited already, but this time we are taking on a proper challenge, reviewing songs, because we usually get distracted by the amazing visuals, at least I do. But now we are just going to listen to the music, listen to the lyrics, and make sure that we get as much as we can out of it and understand how the whole album came together. So this is the second song, Fake Love. What was your first impression of the song before we start, Ben?
I was underwhelmed, personally. Like, I don't really like all this super auto-tuney chorus stuff. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
And I was a bit like... Because the last album was so good that I was expecting big things from this. And it kind of... I didn't think this was a good choice for title track, personally. I think there's much better songs on the album, but...
Oh, well, guys, as you guys know, we are going to review all songs, so we are going to find what Ben's choice for the title song is. So that's actually I'm very curious about that. Like, what you think?
Should be pretty obvious based on my choices, usually.
Well, I don't know. I'm torn. I will try guessing it. Like, that's going to be my thing. By the way, guys, we're listening to the album already, so we are kind of like came like with notes and everything. So like we are.
I didn't. I'm unprepared.
I was trying to make sense of it. So let's see what happens with Fake Love and how we, interpret the music. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. The funny thing was, Ksenia got reminded of another song, which we haven't figured out which one is it yet, but she instantly got reminded of something.
Okay. I'm curious which one it is.
I was actually, when I first heard it, I was hoping for a stronger bass on the chorus. To be fair, I really like the rap in this song because it's very punchy, and I think it fits with the lyrics, kind of.
See, I figured that I kind of don't really like J-Hope's rapping recently.
I like Nonyo.
All of the army are going to hate me for this, because I love J-Hope as a guy. I think he's brilliant. But I don't really... Especially in this song, I'm not into his rapping.
I really like his mixtape. I think, but to be fair, I'm going to contradict you on this, because his style really fits into this song. It's just like, there's this like question, answer style, which totally works in this song, because with the lyrics...
Don't get me wrong, like, it's not that it's bad, it's that I don't like it.
That's always
It's something that personally annoys me, that stuff.
It's very hard to do, though.
This bit, I think, is the strongest part of the song, personally.
More the pretty life for you. I think, by the way, guys, watch TV's reaction, because they made a very good point about Fake Love, that BTS is so cool that they can make, Korean pronunciation the standard. Fake Love. I love this part. Smile and say I love you. I really like this shouting and then going very deep with the rap. I think it's sugar. Do you know that this actually got censored? This part of the song. Have you heard it?
Yeah, because they don't understand what Niga means.
I'm gonna listen to this because it's just so good. I think Jimin's airy voice is just perfect in this song, because it feels uncertain. It conveys the emotions of being uncertain about what is this love exactly is. So I think I particularly like his part. I want more harmonies, like...
Yeah, I think the instrumentals fit best here. That kind of distant synth in the back.
Yeah,
really like works well with Jungkook especially.
Yeah, because he has like the most pop voice, I would say.
Definitely.
Because and definitely something when he was on King of Masked Singer, one of the judges or whatever panelists said that he has like a ready recording voice. Like I think his voice is very trendy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very of the time. But Jimin is my favorite vocal performance.
I think he's the most talented vocalist in the group, personally.
Can you hear this, guys? Can you hear this? We talk about it later. Nicely done. Nicely done. So what are we thinking? Because personally, there was this. I think there was this rock guitar sound in the background, like sometimes edited in, and I almost wanted that to come out.
It was absolutely drowned.
I actually wanted that to come out. Maybe on the live performance of the BBMAs, or like maybe that's going to be on the concert. You know what? That's what I'm hoping for. The concert's live arrangement is going to come out because that would make it stronger.
I agree.
That's what makes it stronger.
Because I think that's what's lacking in the chorus, personally. Because everything gets drowned in that like multi-layers fake love the whole time. Everything gets drowned by it completely, which I think is a shame because there's interesting stuff going on back there.
Yeah, I definitely. The funny thing was about this song when, again, guys, as we do here on this channel, we read, we do our research, and we read reviews as well. So I actually I asked Ben to look into to reviews and look into what the Western media had to say. And I think the Rolling Stone magazine, if you guys know it, the Rolling Stone came out with an article a couple of days ago, and it was about the kind of Western producers involved with this, with this particular album production. And I think the ending of the last paragraph was that actually the title song was entirely produced by Korean producers, one of them being the CEO of
Hitman Bang,
and RM and Sugar, and also I think P-Dog was involved.
P-Dog, yeah.
So it's actually very interesting. And then the article stated like they may not need that much help. Obviously, collaboration is always amazing, but it just stated that they think that the song is strong enough, and they appreciated the work that went into it. It was more along those lines. But personally, I absolutely love the song. But I think I found it interesting that I love it in contrast of the last album. Okay. Because it kind of, comes obviously because of the narrative and the storyline and whatever. The whole album, the last album, was very bright sounding, very light in a sense of easy to listen. And this already sounded like, suffering about something, and the whole production felt that there is a tension in the song. What did you think?
I agree. I don't like it as much as you do personally, but yeah, it's got that tension. It's got kind of like artificial strings in the back kind of hyping up the whole time. Yeah,
absolutely. And I almost felt like they added a lot of extra echoes, but not very strong ones, but just like almost like they showing this growing pain and this the snowball effect that you can have, like it just getting worse and worse. So it almost felt like a loop. But I wanted to take it further, and this is what I'm hoping for.
That's kind of that snowball effect. I think is what that Jungkook section that I really, really like was about, because that was kind of building and building and building into the chorus, which is probably why I didn't like the chorus the first time around, because nothing built up to it really.
It came very, very fast.
Like, whoa, and there's the chorus. Whereas like when you've got that whole long "Love You So Bad" section, it really works a lot better. If that had come in for the first chorus, I probably would have liked the song a lot more.
And why did you say that Jimin is one of the really talented vocalists of BTS? I was surprised that you say that, and I'm going to tell you in a minute why.
That's interesting that you're surprised, because I think it's like his technique is so impressive usually. Like he can belt better than the others, I think, definitely.
Especially early BTS, he was used as like the person.
He was the singer, because like in the early days they weren't really known for their vocals as much, were they? Like Jin was like notoriously thought of as kind of a weak vocalist back then. Like he's like gotten so much better over time. Like he's very, very good now, but like they weren't known as a good live band back then, but Jimin was still killing it. and he's been killing it the whole time.
The interesting thing, why I was so, so surprised, but in a positive way, because again, like, this is a fandom thing, but like, Jimin is known as somebody who always questions himself, and also, like, we did this.
But he's not very confident.
No.
Oh, okay.
And that was his Burn the Stage YouTube Red documentary recently. I still haven't seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but it was almost painful to watch, like, how he still questions himself. So I think he's probably one of the like most uncertain ones about his own.
He's not so confident
ability.
in his own talent, whereas everybody else can see that it's
just
really
like everybody
good.
else, again, like somebody like Ben coming in and saying, like, Jimin's voices. And again, do you remember? Again, we love the classical musicians react.
Oh yes.
Channel, and when Jimin's solo song "Lie," they really liked that song. They were like, oh, and when he sings in Blood, Sweat and Tears, was like, this is like the perfect, falsetto, and it's so light, and this is how it should be, and da 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 da. So it's, I really really like his voice in this song. I think it brings back a lot of nice layers that I kind of wanted to hear, and I really liked hearing in earlier albums.
I think similarly though, that's probably where one of my biggest problems with the production came in. Because like in that chorus, if I hadn't been watching the music video at the time, I would never have guessed that it switched from Jimin to Jin. Because it's like, you can't tell, it's so drowned in production that like...
You would like a clearer sound.
I would like to be able to tell who's singing, personally.
To be fair, that's
because I think they've each got
but
interesting timbres,
Yeah.
They've got interesting vocal colours, each of them, and I want to hear that, but that production doesn't let me.
Well, I'm hoping for like live, I think it's going to come out differently. But the next song we are going to, listen to is The Truth Untold, which is a vocal song only. And we are going to see if Ben gets his wish to hear more of the specific, tones of BTS vocal members. Stay tuned. Again, be nice and kind of let's discuss about what you thought about the song. Well, talk to you in the comments and see you in the next video.